What's going on, people? It's your boy Dre, and today I am excited to talk about the newest addition to the gun family, and that is the Gen 4 Glock 23. I like to call them Glock Jordan. And there's a reason why I like to call it Glock Jordan. Now first, I want to say this. I don't typically do videos of guns that I haven't shot, but I have a Glock 22, Glock 27, so I'm familiar with pretty much the recoil of 40 and Glock 40, but I haven't shot 23 before, and this is Gen 4, so it has a dual recoil spring, so I would expect that I should be able to notice maybe a difference in the recoil. This has a improved grip system, so I will be able to hold the pistol better. I'm just going to talk about my initial impression of the Glock 23. Now, for starters, you basically have, you have the fundamental Glock layout and design. But let me tell you the things that I actually like that they've done. Well, for one, they went to a backstrap system. So basically, what that means is, because around here, let's get this so I can show you. This is my Glock 22. It may not be a great comparison, but this is pretty common with the Glock. This is Gen 3. Like down here, it really starts to kind of get chunky, like right towards the middle of the firearm. It's the exact same thing with the 27. It gets chunky right in there. So in that, if you have a really, really small hand, you probably wouldn't like it, maybe. But what they've done is they have back straps now, and now the grip out of the box is smaller than the grips that were Gen 3 out of the box. They have a medium and a large back strap. I have that under my bed, but I like this grip, and I know I'm not gonna change it. And I don't know, maybe this may be the standard grip that everyone uses well, I can't say everyone, but this may be the most popular grip, because I think this is a better fit for the firearm, my personal opinion. And with the grip texture, they went with a I don't want to say rougher as to where it's gonna shy you away from it, but I'll say the old grip texture is just, it's pretty, like if your hands start sweating, because I've shot before and my hands have started sweating, and it gets to moving around a little bit on my 27. I haven't ran my 22 hard enough, but I've ran my 27 pretty hard, and yes, my hands have started sweating, and it gets to shifting a little bit where I have to wipe my hands off. This grip texture is more of a sandpaper grip. It seems if I run it hard, it seems like these little squares, the squares on the finish, it seems like that right there will compensate for the slipping and slide Glock feel of the Gen 3s. Another thing that I really like that they've done is the mag release. They've made it a lot bigger. And that way, this is something that's minor. Well, for me, it's big though, because when I'm at the range and I want to unload my magazine, I can mash the mag. It's big enough for me to mash it and get a good response to where my magazine drops. This right here, for my 27, I can't mash it like this. I have to change hand positioning and then press it. But with this, I can just mash it like that. Here's my Glock 22, and it's the same thing. Well, I just I can't mash it the way I want to. I have to change my hand grip because the mag release is so small on the Gen 3. But on the Gen 4, it's perfect. I can just say it's my last shot, mash the button, go. I really like that aspect of it, because it's been instances where I'm mashing my mag release on my Glock and I get no no magazine drop. That seems like that's less likely to happen with the new Gen 4. And the other thing is, I think this size, with this being the compact, I think this is the perfect size. And when I say perfect size, because my mentality on pretty much anything that I have is multi-purpose. I would like it to serve multiple purposes. You know, I don't want something that just one purpose. I like multi-use. So the perfect size, when I say this compact Glock 23 is small enough to conceal and still big enough to have the capacity. So just say my 27. You know, when I think 27, I'm thinking all concealed purposes. My 22, I'm really thinking more home defense situation. This right here is the perfect balance. This is conceal and leave at the house. So I don't know, man. I really like the compact Glock. I think that this 23, I may eventually get rid of my Glock 22, because when I get this 23 and I take a look at it, and I take a look at this Glock 22, it just really makes me realize how big this pistol is. I mean, this is a really big pistol. You know, like from a concealing perspective. You know, this is home defense. You know, that's a monster. Of course, I get the out of California mag, that was 10 rounds. But of course, I get the 15 round capacity of 40 with the 22. 15 plus 1, so that's 16. But with the 23, I just lose 2 bullets, so I have the 13 round mag capacity. 1 in the chamber, that's 14, and a lot more compact of a gun. I mean, let's put them side to side, you know. I'm pretty sure Glock people are familiar with this already. Anyone who's in the Glock is familiar about the compact, subcompact, and full size dimensions and how much they are different. But this compact from full size, this right here, I would honestly, if you're looking at into a concealed carry permit, and you think about something you want to take with you, I think that the compact Glock is where you should start, and the 27 should be where you finish. You know, even though I think that I love the 27, I think it's a great concealed carry, and I think that the fact that it feeds the bigger mags, you know, it just makes it makes it a great. It makes the smaller Glocks a great choice. And I mean, here is my 23, and here's a 27 mag. You know, they all work, and I don't even get much. You don't get much of a extension. You got 2 more rounds. You know, I really love the fact that Glock has interchangeable mags, and the fact that it doesn't have to be a Gen 3 mag and a Gen 4 mag. You know, this is Gen 3 Glock 22 magazines working that will work in a Gen 4 Glock 23. You know, so you don't have to worry too much about generations. They have the exact same magazine, as long as it's a bigger magazine than the actual firearm, because You're not sticking a Glock 27 mag into a 23 and expecting anything to connect. But yes, I'm really excited about this 23. And let me do a quick little field strip, show you the new recoil spring. And this would definitely be for those who haven't seen it. If you have seen it, then you already know what time it is. But yeah, that's the new recoil spring on the Gen 4 Glocks. And let me give you an idea of what the old spring is. Old spring would look something like this. Even though this is Glock 22, but the 23s had the same thing. The only one that had the dual style spring is the subcompact, the baby Glocks. So yes, wait a minute. So you won't be able to interchange the parts on your Gen 3s and Gen 4s. Maybe barrel, maybe. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, I'm definitely excited about getting this to the range. When I get this to the range, I'm gonna come back and give you an impression. And I'm really thinking about getting rid of my 22 now. Maybe, I don't know. You never have too many Glocks, right? But after I get this to the range, I'm gonna compare it to some other guns, and at least the ones that I already own, and let you know how my shooting experience with the Glock 23 goes. But I'm excited about this, and I think this has actually become my favorite firearm. Don't listen to me when I say that, because I just love guns so much. Every time I get a new one, it's gonna be my favorite. So, but be looking for me to drop another review of this or comparison sometime shortly.